So we're ready for race 2 then, and this time it's intermediate conditions, so everyone on intermediate tyres, and we're on a low track grip I think it is now, so it's a little bit grippier for the drivers. Intermediate is the order of the day as we continue SBR BTCC class of 92. Obviously the finishing order from race 1, so Kevin and Nathan on row 1, row 2 is Sean and Adam, row 3 is Liam and Will, row 4 is Chris and Ben, and then it's row 5 Leon and Rob. Fantastic battle in race 1. Then it's Alex and Ashley on row 6. Row 7 is Jeff and Andrew, and then at the back is Brian. So that's your grid. We're ready for a start. Cars will be a bit quicker now, so you'll notice that straight away. But the conditions much easier to deal with. The driver's a bit more grip out there, which means better braking. Will Kevin get the start like he did in the first race? And he has. He's away like a stabbed rat. Nathan tries to go around the outside. Sean's lurking as well. The clown car's got a bad start and he's holding up the rest of the pack, but he makes it up in the braking at turn 1. And yet again it seems like they've all got through with a little bit of contact here and there, but nothing to write home about. Kevin leads again down towards the hairpin. This time Nathan's a lot closer and he's already trying to make a move, trying to go around the outside, and a little bit of contact in the braking zone from the two, so not quite the respect they showed in race 1, and they both completely messed it up, and that's allowed Sean through and probably Adam as well. Adam's got a good drive. Nathan's gone backwards down to 5th. Could be worse, but there's a cloud of spray and I can't see anything. But it is. Sean's come out laughing his ass off with that one, and Kevin's in 2nd, so he's managed to recover. Adam's there in 3rd, Liam 4th, Nathan down to 5th, Chris 6th. Looking who's going to be 7th. It looks like it's going to be Ben 7th. Leon's gone wide onto the gravel. That's allowed Will up to 8th. Leon down to 9th again. So let's see what happens. Just let everything settle down a minute. One thing's for sure though, Sean took advantage of that mess up between Kevin and Nathan. They were too preoccupied with each other and didn't see the fact that they were out braking the corner, and allowed Sean through. Leon through there as well. Looking for any other sort of changes. Really not much change down the bottom of the order. Kevin looking to get the lead back straight away though, all over the back of Sean. And Adam in the clown car is right up there as well, and Nathan already looking around the back of Liam. Chris up well as well in 6th, Ben 7th up 1, and then Will and Leon. And they come ploughing through this first corner. You can see how much faster they are than race 1. Bit of bite on the tarmac now. Race 3 will be totally dry, so we'll really see it then. Brian though not quite making the turn as he would like. Kevin though straight back at Sean, trying to retake what he feels is rightfully his on in the lead, but he's gone wide again. Sean gives him a touring car rub, and that's allowed Adam through. Adam saw that coming, much like Sean did in the first lap, and Adam takes 2nd position from Kevin. Kevin making a few wrong choices here. He's gone getting a bit roughed up. Now he's got Liam behind him. The well, very similar livery, but obviously Castrol sponsorship on the Mazda, and the Nissan livery on Kevin's Mazda. Now there's a cloud of spray again and I can't see what's happening, but it looks like Leon and Rob are back together again, like they always are. Alex is there as well, just to add a further confusion in the other Matt Neal car. Brian's moved up past Andrew. But again, into these last 2 corners, the Rint curve and the Redbull mobile curve, and they're all battling away, and this is a big battle for the lead. It's the top 8 are all covered in this battle, all going for the lead. Will just off the back, but he's less off the back at every moment. He's closing in. Sean still leads though. Adam with that great move up to 2nd. Like I say, Leon and Rob continuing where they left off from race 1. Jeff back in 13th. as they all head down to the hairpin. What could possibly go wrong? And Kevin down the inside of Adam, and will he get it stopped? He does. Great move. And Adam's getting hung out to dry a little bit, and Liam pounces on that straight away. But can he get it done? No, Adam's actually, if anything, fighting back on Kevin. Liam begin a good slipstream, and he's pulling along Nathan at the same time. Kevin defends from Adam. Adam will try and go around the outside or do a cutback. Adam, looked like Kevin was in late, and he got helped along by Adam anyway. And that's going to push him right down the order. Chris is trying to get past as well, but no, he recovers to 5th for Kevin, so he's dropped another 2 places. Getting involved in a lot of scrapes. None of his own making, it must be said, but he's fallen back down to 5th from pole position. And now it's more chaos, and that was Kevin into the side of Nathan. He went for a bit of a dive bomb on the inside, and that's pushed Nathan out, and Nathan do well to hold on positions. He's got Chris trying to go around the outside. Ben's there as well. Will's lurking. But Nathan holds the position. Ben's trying to go down the inside of Chris. Chris goes wide. Bit of contact between the two. And Ben holds the inside. Chris tries to go around the outside. He's completely off the track. Comes back on. And now Will's going to try and take them both. Let's see what happens. Will looking down the inside of Ben, so they pretty much as they were. Ben's been hit at the back from Will and straight into the back of Chris. So, well, Will will wait for Chris. I'm sure he will. And he does. Yeah, Will just left his braking impossibly late. Hits Ben at the back, Ben into Chris. And, well, disaster. Meanwhile at the front, Sean still leads. Adam right behind him. Liam hit the back from Kevin. Kevin now into the back of Liam and spins him round. And Nathan takes advantage of that to gain 2 places. Liam re-spins the car around nicely. And stewards deemed that as a warning for Kevin. Well, Liam won't be happy about that, but yeah, a racing incident at the end. A bit of contact into the hairpin, and that backed everyone up, and Kevin probably couldn't do anything about it. The telemetry showed he was completely off the throttle when he spun Liam, so I guess he tried to do something about it. But a warning issued for Kevin because he didn't wait for Liam was the main reason. But the racing continues. It's pretty frantic, as you can see. Liam down to 12th and trying to sort that out by overtaking Alex. Sean still leads. Adam's closer now, and there's a bit of a gap back to Nathan with Kevin in pursuit. And what happened with them in the first lap? And then it's Ben back in 5th, I think it is, and then and now Leon's hit Ashley at the back, and Ashley's been pushed off again. He won't be happy about this. And that's put Ashley down to 13th place. And Leon didn't wait either. That particular incident wasn't brought to the stewards, and these drivers need to learn that if things like that happen and people aren't waiting, and they need to report these things, or else nothing can be done about it, and they can't moan about it afterwards. It's Ben in 5th, having a much better race than the first race, but doesn't seem to quite have the pace of these lead guys. And now Kevin down the inside of Nathan. Nathan pulls across on him. Well, Nathan was a bit wrong to do that because Kevin was already committed to the corner. Nathan pulled across too late, and Kevin rightfully takes the position as Ash slides down the inside of Jeff. Slide being the word. Brian bringing up the rear, so to speak. Adam still about the same distance behind Sean. Sean doing a great job to maintain position, but now Nathan and Kevin are at it again. Side by side contact there on the exit. You've got to allow for the conditions slightly with some of this. We're on board with Ben, looking forward at this. Probably thinking any time now I'm going to be in 3rd. Nathan though sat behind Kevin, and now goes for the inside, dive bombs into Kevin, and that's very reminiscent of the move Kevin pulled on him early in the race. So a bit of tit for tat there. And Kevin won't be pleased with it though. So yeah, a bit of tit for tat there. Ben sat there laughing his ass off, probably wondering what's going to happen next. Kevin looks a bit more aggressive in his driving now. He's like darting around behind the back of Nathan's Colin McRae car. And guess what? Leon and Rob are still together. Separated at birth, but reunited once again. And these two having a great fight as Liam now tries to get past Alex. And Rob does finally make the move, so Rob in front of Leon is news. He didn't manage to get that pulled in the first race. Ben looking around the back of Kevin. Kevin and Nathan have probably been at it again, and now now it looks like Kevin might pull the inside. Oh, he's hit Nathan up the back, and that is rude. And well, these two have gone a bit too far with it now. Ben's the winner out of this. He takes Nathan and he takes Kevin down the straight. But you need to calm it down a bit. I know they spoke after this race and did sort things out. Kevin down the inside of Ben, but he's impossibly late on the brakes. Ben swoops back on the inside, does a switch back, takes the position, and back up into third place from 8th on the grid, so he'll be pleased with that. There's Rob with Leon. Now he's holding off Leon. They can't get away from each other, but one both feels faster than the other, so that's why they keep overtaking each other, I suppose. Ben's still ahead of Kevin, but Kevin's got the inside run going into the Rint curb. He should be able to complete that. He does. Ben a look for a switchback, but no, hasn't managed to pull that off. And now Nathan will be looking to get past Ben and reunite his battle with Kevin. Ben's in the slipstream of Kevin. Nathan in the slipstream of Ben. They head back into this first corner. Ben looks down the inside of Kevin, but Kevin breaks a bit later and keeps the position. Nathan will look to get a run on both of them. Head back down this long straight, but still Sean leads, and Adam's not been able to do anything about it yet. But now he looks down the inside into the hairpin. Nope, thinks better of it. Thinks about a switchback move as Ben tries to get around the outside of Kevin, but that isn't going to work. Nathan slices down the inside of Ben. Can he get Kevin as well? Not quite. And they now race down this next straight. It'll be a breaking battle again. Ben around the outside of Kevin, but not quite alongside. Now he's trying to hold off Nathan. He's got the slipstream from Kevin and gets that done, and now down the inside and a bit more contact. And Nathan gets back ahead of Kevin. Well, these two are really taking the gloves off for this race. Kevin back down the inside of Nathan. Nathan wide. They're trying to go around the outside. That's going to be brave considering what's been going on in this race. Ben down the inside of Nathan. No, not quite. So finally things have settled down in this battle. They've stopped trying to knock lumps out of each other and remembered they've got a race. Back up towards the Rint curve again. Ben trying to go around the outside of Nathan. That won't work. He backs out of it. Chris is there. Will's there as well. They're probably fancying getting involved in this. As we look back through the field, there's Jeff in 12th place. Kevin now just breaking away from Nathan as we head on to lap 8. And this gaggle heads back down towards that tight hairpin, which you just breathe in every time you see it. Here we go again then, and it's Chris now trying to make a move on Ben, but now they can't really see a lot what's going on. Well, Nathan's still there, Ben's still there, so they got through pretty much as they were. And more chaos as Ashley, Andrew and Brian all get together a little bit. We'll come back out of it. Ashley's probably sick of tired of seeing other cars. Wouldn't mind a bit of clear track to himself, to be honest. Leon seems to be winning the battle with Rob. And Kevin's just slowly pulling away from that group now. But it's two. He's never going to catch these two. These two are gone. So it's going to be between Sean and Adam for this win. Sean seems to have Adam in his pocket though. Adam's never really been close enough to fight. Attack him anyway. Will catching Chris still, but still again nothing to, not been able to get past. Leon though back ahead of Rob like we said, and he's edging away. Alex, Jeff, Ashley, Brian and Andrew completes the order. 2 laps to go then. Sean does his fastest lap, personal fastest lap at the race, which keeping Adam back, but Adam very good on the brakes into turn 1. And sideways on the exit though, that will cost him time. He'll have the slipstream which will pull him back. Kevin edging away from Nathan now, who's edging away from Ben, who's edging away from Chris, who's got Will all over him. Leon still with Rob in hot pursuit, and Liam catching him all the time. So much like race 1 when Ben was catching these two, now Liam's catching them at the latter stages of the race. They'll do well not to battle, and they might maintain their positions, but that's not British touring car racing. Alex with a good gap to Jeff, who's got a good gap to Ashley, who's got 2 crazies behind him, and Brian and Andrew. Ooh, Andrew late on the brakes, but didn't tag the back of Brian. Brian, bit of a poor exit though, sideways. Ooh, Leon there looks like he's gone in a bit deep there, and Rob's just not quite able to get a cut back. But this is all good news for Liam. He'll be loving this. It's allowing him to catch back up. He really needs to close on this lap to have any chance on the last lap. I do like the liveries on those 2 cars, I've got to say, and that one as well. Oh, it's great to see these cars out like this. It's we've had good feedback on these cars, especially from the drivers of the day. John Clennon liked the livery, and Patrick Watts obviously seen him as well. And the flash of lights from Adam, so Adam's really closed in on this lap as they go on to the last one. Kind of strung out now for the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th battle. But this is the fight we're going to concentrate on, and it is Sean versus Adam. Adam's there, no doubt he'll flash his lights, he normally does, and there you go. Adam's fancying his chances to win this race in the clown car, driven by Lawrence Bristow back in the day, but not for many rounds. And Adam now thinking about the outside, goes for it, very late on the brakes. We switch cameras so we can see, but Sean will just run him out if he's got any brains, and he does. But Adam maintains some good speed off the corner and is still in the slipstream as we go on board now with Adam. Almost seamless change there of camera. And Adam down the outside. Sean will cover that by braking late if we can hug the inside, but Adam's now going to get a switch back and gets on the power earlier as well. But can he get fully past Sean by the next corner? It looks like no, because they're literally at the same speed. Adam will try to go around the outside, but no, can't do it. Sean covers it. Sean a little bit wide on the exit though, and now Adam was trying to look down the inside. Would he go for the move? He doesn't. He'll concentrate on getting a good exit out of this, and as they head towards the rent curve, can he pull a move there? Good exit from Adam. Now with a bit of slipstream, can he get down the inside? Looks like Sean knows about it and he's covering it. So now he'll think about a switch back into the final corner. Will we have a last corner decided? Adam's really good. He's got the inside. He's got an overlap. Sean can do nothing about it. Adam's surely going to take the place. Bit of contact between the two. Sean goes wide. Who's got the drive out the corner? It looks like Adam. No, Sean's coming back. And Sean will win the race ahead of Adam. Third is going to be Kevin. Fourth for Nathan. Fifth for Ben. Sixth is Chris. Seventh is Will. Eighth is going to be Rob. As we see them come across the line. 8th for Rob. 9th is going to be Leon. 10th for Liam. So Liam didn't manage to get any positions. 11th for Alex. 12th for Jeff. Chaos on the start finish line. Jeff. Yep. And then 13th for Andrew. 14th for Ash. And 15th for Brian. There's the positions as they finished. We've just been through it all. Again, Nathan fastest lap this time on lap 9, if I can see that right. Working on a small screen here. Could be lap 8 again. Same as the first race. But Sean, the deserved winner there. And Brian will be upset for finishing last. He's had the pace to do way better than that, but he's not managed to pull it off. But another great race in these intermediate conditions. The next race will be dry and it'll be reverse grid of that finishing order. But Sean is the winner in the Cleland car. His first win in the season. Probably won't be his last. So we continue the class of 92 with the reverse grid race coming up very shortly.